This is not financial advice. I'm recording my thoughts about a company called Uipath. Uipath is a robotic process automation company which competes with the likes of Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, Appian, and Pegasystems. So there's a lot of competition in this fledgling industry, but Uipath faces a lot of competition, but they're growing faster than their peers, so we can assume that they are a category leader in this industry. The stock is currently trading at about $20 with a market cap of about $11 billion. For the past 12 months, they made a revenue of about $1 billion, which represents a price to sales of about 11, which is expensive. And if you look into their net income, it's negative 400 million, which is bad, but for a growth company, we can tolerate it as long as they can make positive net income in the coming years. This company has almost no debt but holds about $1.8 billion of cash, which is a good sign. But when I look into the outstanding shares, I'm really concerned. They only had about 150 million outstanding shares in 2020, but now they have about 544 million. So I can imagine this extreme stock dilution hurting the shareholders. Look into their performance in the past few quarters. They grew their revenue in the range of 30 to 45%, but in the financial year of 2023, they are only guiding for a 21% revenue growth. So they are facing a lot of headwinds and competition. Since they are guiding for only 21% revenue growth this year, I'm only going to assume that the average growth is about 20% in the next 5 years, which I think is reasonable. They will make about $2.2 billion of revenue in 2027. Their gross margins are about 80%, so I'm going to assume a net profit margin of about 30%. The net income will be about 660 million in 2027. For a company that is growing at about 20% and has a net profit margin of 30%, I'm willing to pay about 25 multiple, so I'm going to assume the same 25 multiple for this company. So when I apply this 25 multiple to their net income, the market cap in 2027 will be about $16.5 billion, which translates into a $30 stock price. But when the stock is at about $20 now, right? So that's about 50% gain in 5 years, which at the moment, I don't see too compelling risk reward for this stock. What I'm going to do is to follow this stock in the next few quarters and see if they can accelerate their revenue growth. Then I will reevaluate the risk reward and try to invest in this company.